This is it, guys. A really, really important episode. This, I think, is going to have a massive impact on the second half of this season, where right now we are actually on track for a top 5, maybe even a top 4 finish. The question is, do I leave the squad as it is and just hope that I don't get any big injuries, big suspensions, or do I do what I think I want to do, the more exciting option, and that is just bring in another player, maybe someone with a bit of flair, a bit of skill, someone on that right wing, cam roll. I don't know, just loan someone in and maybe sell a player or two. The thing is, I literally have no money left. Nothing. I had about 1 million and I spent it all on contracts, just making sure all the players are here next season, the players that I want to keep. Obviously, we're losing a lot of players next season, so for sure, I'm going to need some money to replace the older players that are retiring. But for now, all I've received is an offer for Engelhardt, and I've got to be honest, I don't think it's worth selling him for. I mean, I'm going to get 3.8 million or something like that in the bank, 4.2 million total. I just don't know if that's worth it. But as always, I'm never going to shut the door. I am going to go ahead and request at least 5.5. I'm going to start at 6.5, but I won't sell him for less than 5.5. If they're willing to pay that, I'd probably do the deal. I might bump it up a little bit, actually. I think we'll go 5.75. Let's just see if Torino are willing to do that. He's a good player, but he's not a great player, so I'm not going to be too concerned if he goes. But one player I definitely am looking to sell is Belotti, and we've got 5 days before the big one against Napoli. Oh, hang on. And it's... Oh. Well, that's not as good as I was... I was hoping I'd get an offer for Belotti, but it's actually a swap deal, and it's Danilo for Jens Stage. Okay. He's not really who I'm looking for. No, I'm sorry. I appreciate the thought, but this doesn't interest me. I've still got McAtee added there, by the way. Yeah, I'm not feeling this Stage deal, so let's back out of that. Go back into my offers. Why is it so slow to just go back to this one? We're going to go ahead and reject that, but I'm not going to block offers because Danilo's come in. He was 63 rated when I originally tried to sign him. He's already down to 79. It hasn't worked. He's just gone so quickly downhill. He's lost all of his pace, and actually he's a bit of a liability. I can own up to it. Danilo, I thought would be a great free deal. I mean, a free player, it's an offer you can't turn down, but it hasn't worked. It's my bad. So I would be willing to still sell him. It looks like Torino might actually go up to 5.9 million. I would take that. I really would. Let's see if we go an extra day here. We've got another 2 offers. And it is for Belotti. Okay, hang on. This is good. Oh, and now the ongoing offer is 4.35. Oh, dear. All right, Belotti. 13.5 million. Hell yeah, Sporting. Hang on. Maybe they've got a player I could look at. If I go into negotiate here, have they got a player that I would like? I am looking for a cam/right wing. Obviously, they do have some very talented players. That's Amorim, isn't it? He obviously hasn't gone to United yet in this save. I'm wondering if potentially I could get this really good young player called Kenda. No, I'm kidding. I'm absolutely kidding. Don't worry. So they've got some decent midfielders there. No one that really excites me. There is Kenda. He's 77 rated. Wow. So they've got Santos, Araujo. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. Katamo. They've got some really good players. They've got Marcus Edwards, obviously a very good player. I'd argue they've got too many wingers here. I mean, Kenda would actually be so good, but obviously I'm not going to be signing him. All right, I think we just take the money. And I'm going to request 14.5. What do you reckon? If I can get 14.5 million for a 32-year-old, no. 13.5. I'm going to try one more time here because the tension's only halfway. Let's do 14. Exactly. Come on. No. 13.5 it is. They tested me there, and I tested them, but they were absolutely certain on only paying 13.5. But I think that's a very good offer, and I will most likely reject this offer for Engelhardt because, yeah, it's nowhere near what I'm looking for. 3 days to go as Tottenham have signed a new player. It's going to be Juventus versus Torino as well. That's a big game. Manchester United have signed Grimaldo. And now we've just had an offer come in for Verdi. 2.2 million, 33 years old, 73 rated, hasn't played a game this season. Do it. I want the money. It means I can loan someone in and potentially sign someone permanently. And I think Belotti's gone. Here it is. Belotti did... Oh my God, he's wearing his boots. I think one of my mods is slightly broken. He's wearing his boots in the lobby here. Hey, maybe he's got a game to go to. But I'm not sure boots and suits go together very well. Yeah, that rhymed. But yeah, he was a great player. He scored many goals in Season 1. In Season 2, effectively replaced by Puado, whatever you want to say. And also, even Adama is playing ahead of him up front. So I think this was a deal that I should have absolutely done. The question is, am I going to get a good rating for it? It's an A. I tried to get more. No wonder I didn't. 13.5 was the best possible deal. It's his market value as well. So I think we've done a really good job there. Negotiations have broken down with Torino. So Engelhardt is staying. There has been some interest from Union Berlin, a loan offer for McAtee. Yeah, I should probably jump on that if I really want him. And I do. I really, really liked him. I know some people didn't. But the thing is, right, it's my career mode. I want players that I want. And I think McAtee is someone that is no doubt going to improve my chances. So I think I'm just going to jump on it now. What do you guys reckon? Shame we couldn't get the offer across for Engelhardt. A nice little 5.5 million deal would have been nice there. But I'm going to approach to loan McAtee here and try and beat Union Berlin to the punch. Let's see if I can just get him on a 6-month loan, just a short term. Yep. Pep is happy to do that. They want me to pay 60%. I mean, come on, man. Just 50's fine. All right, they're happy to split it halfway. McAtee coming in is huge. The question is now, if Verdi goes and Belotti's already gone, do I need to look at bringing in another player? Because I will have enough to do it. Time now to take on Napoli. And it's away from home. It's such a difficult fixture, this. I think I'm going to go 3 at the back. No, that's not what I want to do. In my head, I was saying out loud there, I think I'm going to go 4 at the back. But for some reason, 3 at the back came out of my mouth. I think against some of their players, especially with their wingers, Kvaratskhelia, for example, I'm going to need a left back and a right back. So we'll switch to... I almost said it again. We'll switch to 4 at the back. And maybe that's the right call. I wonder if they're going to have a certain Osimhen up front. I hope not. I really do. There's 2 players that scare me the most in this league. Maybe 3, actually. But Osimhen and Dovbyk. They are the top 2. And then I would argue that maybe Skamaka recently, in the last episode, he tormented me. And then you've got Lautaro Martinez. There are some superb players. Kvaratskhelia, of course. Not a striker, but someone on the wing that's going to cause a lot of issues for me. But we do have Adama and Baku down this right side. So hopefully they can keep him quiet. And of course, Bard on this left side. And I'm hoping he can have another good game going forward. Maybe he can get a couple of crosses in. And actually, the best thing I think right now could be an early goal. Just get a really good start here. Oh, that's a nice run. Oh, and Pardo's not going to get that. Ooh, if I won the ball there, I'd be in. Nice. Richardson has found Paz. And now here we've got Strafeza. He's got really good pace. Has he got a good cross, though? Pardo there. He's not going to win that. Paz can maybe get it. Oh, haven't been lucky with the bounce there. And now here is Kvaratskhelia for the first time. Baku can't beat him in the air, apparently. Surely Baku beats Kvaratskhelia in the air. He's way more physical. And we've got Spinazzola down the left side as well. Man, their left side is so good. Is there going to be a cross? Osimhen's in there. Oh my God, this is going to be a horrible game, isn't it? It's going to be a long game. We're on the break again, though. Pardo needs to make a run in behind. Nice. Oh, but Ake's there, and he was so quick to react. Run, Adama. Oh my God, he's just standing there. Why? Just make a run. You're the quickest player in the league, maybe in the game. And he's just standing on the right wing, and he didn't make a run forward. Oh, Pardo's got that. Yes. A mistake from Ake. Over to Adama. Over the top. Oh, Paz. No. That was so close. Sergio Roberto into Paz again. Richardson's made a great run. On his weaker right foot. He hits the bar. Oh, I cannot believe this. I have genuinely had the better chances. And we've got about 5 minutes left here. Can we maybe get one more before the break and put it away? Or am I going to have to defend for my absolute life at the end here? Please, just don't let it get into Osimhen. Oh my God, no. Yep, who saw that coming? Me. I saw it coming. So slow to react, missing my stand tackles. Osimhen in that position is not missing. 1-0 down, despite, for sure, having the better chances. But I haven't taken them. Story of my season, really. Although I'm actually still doing quite well in the top 4. Oh, Nerez. I'm waiting for the cutback. He doesn't go for it. Okay. Look, if they do that every time, we'll be absolutely fine. But yeah, not good enough in front of goal. I've had the chances, and I just haven't scored the goals. It is what it is. Okay, good start here. Quite literally the first attack of this second half. Oh, that corner? No, it's a goal kick. Oh, come on. Where's the marking? It's offside. That was so close. My heart drops when Kvaratskhelia is in behind like that. Or Osimhen, to be fair. Strafeza's gone a mile offside. Thanks for that. That's really helpful. Baku hasn't got forward at all in this game. Here he is. Into the box. Pardo against Ake. Do you know what? I think he's got the better of him there. Maybe that is something we should be trying to do. Yes, Roberto. Now Adama can really shine. Look at him go. Just so quick. Has he got the end product? Oh, it's a good cross, to be fair. Obviously, the keeper's going to get that, but I'm surprised. I thought Adama would have crossed that out of the stadium. I am close to taking him off. I'm not going to lie. He's exactly what I thought he'd be. Incredibly good at running with the ball. And that's about it. He doesn't really have a final product half the time. How many goals has he scored for me? Maybe 2, 3? It's not quite what you want from a winger, but this is why you sign him. He gets you into these positions where you know you can just run. And I can create a chance for someone else, maybe. And there it is. There it is. That is why you sign Adama Traore. You just sprint with him and give it to your much better finisher in Pardo. All right, I am going to take him off now, though, because I would like to get... Oh, I don't have anyone else. This is where I bring on someone like McAtee. Do you know what? I'm going to put Strafeza over on the right and have Bardi go on the left side. And then Paz is going to come off, and I'm going to bring in... This is a bit of a tricky one. Brownerder? Swap him with Roberto, maybe? No, that's not going to work. Do I put Baku in midfield? Honestly, I think Baku could be quite good there. And then go with Navas. Baku as a cam. He's got 72 shooting. Just so you guys are aware, he's got better pace, shooting, passing, dribbling, defending, and physical than Paz. Says it all, really. He's just a jack of all trades. What a player. Look at the space here. Go on, Bard. Into the box. Pardo's there. Oh, he almost got it. 12 minutes left. What a ball from Lewis Miley. Teze's going to get there, though. Oh, this is glorious. Napoli are struggling here. If anyone's going to get a winner, it's me. I am on top right now. Strafeza. Onside? He is. No one's in the box, though. Into Pardo. Oh, it's behind. Nice. Bardi. Oh, amazing. I have made some inspired substitutions. This has worked well. Bardi out on the left side. I mean, he used to play as a left mid. I thought, why not? Strafeza on the right. Yeah, it worked. It really did work. It wasn't even a good pass originally, but then we got a good one into Bardi. And that could be another famous win against Napoli. We've got 5 minutes left, and that is a horrific challenge. I'm surprised that wasn't a yellow. Absolutely horrific. Why is Osimhen taking this free kick? He's probably the best player on the pitch in terms of jumping for headers. And now we're going to get forward again. Strafeza's been excellent today. So good. Very glad I didn't sell him. Not a good cross, but he's got it back. Just wasting a bit of time here. Oh, look who's in the box. Richardson. Oh, so close. That would have been 3-1. But they don't have long left. This is it now for Napoli. They need to win this ball and get into my box. Lukaku's on. They've got Lukaku and Osimhen up front. Lovely. Beautiful stuff. I'm so happy about that. They need to get it forward here, though. Here is Lewis Miley. He's obviously a very good young player from Newcastle. I don't know how he's made it into their team. He's clearly flying up in ratings, but it wasn't enough. And Napoli have been beaten here. I can't believe it. We've had a bunch of offers come in. Engelhardt, I'm just going to keep him now, so we're going to block that. And an offer comes in for Strafeza. I'm not surprised after that performance, but he is going absolutely nowhere. Fiorentina, no thank you. Now, can we have some good news regarding McAtee? We've got 2 days before our next game, and Verdi is leaving. I don't know how long he's been at the club. I'm presuming he's somewhat a veteran player there. But we've managed to get a very good deal out of him. 2.3 million. Again, we've maximised that. And we still haven't heard from McAtee. Please. 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 Yes! I think that's it. Yes! McAtee is back on loan. He's in his boots as well. He's ready. He is ready. A return of a young beast. A young star, a future star. McAtee is back in Italy. And he's going to be running down that right side again. He's going to be going through the middle. Because, look, I'll be quite honest with you guys. I like Nico Paz, but I don't actually think he's as good as he should be. I would rather have Bardi at cam sometimes, or even someone like McAtee who's going to come in on loan. He was unbelievable at times last season. And look at that. He's got the number 11 on his kit. Do we keep that? We could do. Not that it really matters. He's only here for 6 months, of course, and there is no option to buy. My current budget is 13 million, I believe it said there. Yeah, so I could potentially bring a player in permanently. I feel like because I sold Belotti, we should probably be looking at a striker, but I don't know. I think we've got enough. I'm wondering if there's a different position we could look at here. So this is arguably my best first team. Puado, Catrone, Paz, Baku, Bard, Richardson, Roberto, Teze, Kivior, Kempf, Ordero. Then subs-wise, we've got Danilo, questionable. Not quite sure if that's what I want going into the rest of the season, but I guess he's still obviously good enough defensively. 82 defending makes him the best defender we've got by quite some distance, I believe. Actually, no. Kivior's got 81. Teze's got 80. Kempf obviously is going to have a little bit less. So Danilo really isn't carrying the squad in terms of defensive stats as much as I thought. Oh, is that somewhere we need to look? I don't know. Moreno, of course, Navas, Engelhardt, McAtee, Strafeza, Bardi, Brown-Erda, and Traore. And then on the reserves, we've got Reina, Dosena, Kurto, Cazorla, Pedro, and Podolski. Okay, I need to think about this. What am I going to do here with this 10-ish million, shall we say? I'm just looking through transfer listed players, and typically in recent years, actually, for as long as I can remember, the transfer listed section when you search for players is just full of rubbish. But honestly, this time I'm finding a couple of interesting players. We've got Kennedy here, who used to be an incredible young talent. I remember back when he was at Chelsea, I want to say. There really is actually a couple of okay options here. Nothing crazy, of course. Nothing that's going to be game-changing or someone that's going to come into the team and instantly make a massive improvement. But here's another one. Maxi Phillip, he was brilliant at one point. Genuinely a really good player. All I can do is obviously scout and see actually how good they are, but why not? It doesn't hurt. They're transfer listed. I'd get them pretty cheap. Look at this. Jimenez. He's obviously got no pace now, but imagine just chucking him up front for a game or two. I think he's too far gone, unfortunately, but it's cool. There's still some good options in here. Oh my God, Balotelli. He's at Genoa. I'm going to scout him. He's complacent right now, apparently. Nah, not Balotelli. Okay, genuinely though, could I look at getting Mario Balotelli? It might be a bit of fun. But then I'm just slipping back into the whole issue I had last season, you know, with players like Podolski who were fine at the start and then they just fall off a cliff. Is Balotelli still going to have at least decent pace? Maybe. But right now, I'm literally just going through the Serie A. Anyone that I like the look of. Oh, Brunner, he's good, isn't he? He's on loan, though. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to afford a top level player, but even if it just weakens one of the other teams a little bit. Chadira, I've never heard of him. He's transfer listed. Why wasn't he in that list then? I didn't see him in that list. And actually, his pace and shooting is ridiculous. He looks like an animal. His finishing is 74 to 84. 6'2", pacey. Yes, please. Scout him for sure. What about a player like Gerard Moreno, right at the absolute peak, maybe on the slight come down of their career, and bringing them in? I don't know how much he would cost. I'm predicting too much, but he's another player we can look at. Can play in a multitude of positions. So if I show you my transfer list or transfer hub at the moment, Kennedy, Philip, we found Ruben Vezo as well. Another player that we could potentially bring in as a backup in defence. There is Balotelli, of course. Chadira we looked at. But then I also thought Moukoko on loan could be an absolute monster of a player up front with Pardo. Basically, Catrone I really like, but I do kind of want another striker that's left-footed. So I've got Pardo right-footed, another striker left-footed, you know. So I've got a bit more of a balance up top. That would have to be a loan deal. He's just joined Milan this season. He hasn't played for them. As far as I could see, he's got no goals, and he didn't play against me, I don't think. Maybe he's played a couple of games, but he hasn't scored. What if I got him on loan? Either way, we are going to get into this cup game now. And I'm going to rotate slightly. I'm going to give, of course, McAtee his second debut for the club. We'll bring in Navas. And we will also bring in Podolski. He's going to be captain as well. Let's take out Kivior and go with Danilo. And then Moreno as well. I feel like Bardi should get another game, though. Should I put Bardi in midfield? I don't think he can really play that position very well. He doesn't lose stats, though. All right, we'll just go with him there. I don't know who we're playing against. I don't recognise the badge at all. And we're at home, so I think we'll win this. Yes, we have. 3-1. Baku came on and scored. Bardi missed after 8 minutes, but Podolski scored. And then Roberto as well. So 8 shots to 3. Pure domination possession-wise. And we are through in the Coppa Italia. Up next is going to be Sampdoria. They are bottom of the league. And now I should have some updated scout reports. So Moreno is 82 rated. He's got A 22 million euro market value. What? That's a lot. But I do feel like he's the kind of player that would genuinely improve my team so much, it would almost be quite scary how good he'd be for us. And the fact that we'd have that Spanish connection up front, do you reckon they'd be willing to do a deal? No. No chance. Their asking price is over 31 million. Yeah. And obviously a loan deal is out of the question. So I guess we try Mukoko. I'm not going to go for Chedira. And Balotelli, oh my, his pace. No. Oh, okay. His acceleration is a question mark, so we're just seeing his sprint speed, but even that is 45 to 55. What's his finishing? 58 to 68. Nah, he's not going to be good enough, unfortunately. Balotelli, I'm not interested. I actually quite like the look of Vezo as a backup centre-back, but I don't really desperately need one. Maxi Phillip, he's okay. What's his finishing? 66 to 72. Not great. Kennedy, he kind of interests me. Might be a good player to have. I think I might do this, okay? Mukoko on loan, and then sign Kennedy and Vezo. 2 players to beef up the squad a little bit. And of course, they'd be here for next season as well if we go into a season 3. So, we're going to approach to loan from Milan. What do we reckon? Yes, come on, AC Milan. Very, very kind of you to even discuss this. He is a future star for sure. Although he's fallen off a little bit, hasn't he? He's now at Nice, I believe. Although he got an inform on Ultimate Team, so he must be doing something good out there. This is, of course, going to be a basic 6-month loan. Short term. Would AC Milan really help me out here, considering I'm right up there? Realistically, they wouldn't. But we're going to go 50-50 split. He's on 100 grand. Oh, my God. Okay, what do you reckon? Is he willing to accept that, though? He will guarantee game time here for sure, and he hasn't got much game time there. Kennedy, don't really know how much to pay here. We don't have any financial information, but it can't be much. I'm guessing between 1 and 3 million, something like that. But I like the idea of getting Kennedy. I saw a value there, 2.3 million. Okay, so we're going to offer 1.4, 1.5. He's transfer listed, so maybe they'd be willing to do a deal here. I think that's probably a bit too low. We'll go 1,750. They're going to reject it. Oh, no, they'll accept it. That is an absolute bargain from my twin brother here. He's got a darker beard than me. That was honestly my twin. And then Vezo, market value of 1.1. He's clearly not that good. But again, it's just having backup. It's just having options. Even if he's 73 rated, it's something, isn't it? So I'm going to offer 800,000. 800,000. And they want 870. Come on, bro. Fine. Take the extra 70. That is, I think, a very good deal. And then we'll delegate the wages. Oh, I have no idea how much he's going to be on here. All right, we'll have to do a proper negotiation. He is going to be on rotation. He's fine with that. I remember, genuinely, he used to be such a good player in career mode. Really good. We'll go with a 3-year deal. Don't need a release clause. And I'm willing to give him 20k. It's kind of mid-range for this club. Oh. 20k is a bit of an insult, and he's talking to no one. Mate, your agent isn't here. You've taken some bad advice there. Okay. Let's go to Vezo instead. We can always come back in for Kennedy later. I'm guessing. Okay, so here we've got his current wage, 20.5. He's also going to be rotation. Again, the agent hasn't turned up, mate. You're on your own here. I'll try 3 years, but 2 years is fine. He'll take 3. Don't need a release clause. And I'm just going to give him 20. He should take that, right? He wants 22.5. Don't know how I feel about this. 120 up front then. 25 grand. Why not? It might not be the best signing ever, but again, it's just having those backup players. Welcome to Como. What rating is he then? If I'm getting him that cheap, but his wages were that high, I'm guessing he's 71. A C. I paid less than $1 million for him. He's 70 rated. Okay, pretty pointless. But again, it's just about building up some numbers here, because if Danilo's going to be gone and, you know, I need to make sure I've got players there, but I thought he'd be higher rated than that, to be honest. Straight into our next game. We're up against the worst team in the league, but technically it's an away game. What do we reckon? We'll still win it comfortably. What? A draw? Come on, we've absolutely dominated. 61% of the ball, 6 shots to 2, and we actually managed to rescue a point. That's embarrassing. Well, I guess you can't win them all. And now we should receive the news on Moukoko. Is he going to be joining? Oh my God, he is. We have just signed, again, got his boots on. He's ready to train instantly. But we've just signed one of the best young strikers in recent history on loan for 6 months from a rival that is challenging for that top 4 with us. And I'm going to play him up front in the 3 at the back formation with Pardo, and they are going to be elite together. Brilliant signing. Yeah, this Vezo signing really wasn't worth it at all. I've got Dosena and I've got Curto. That is such a fail. I just saw him and thought, I've used him before a couple of years ago in my Valencia career mode, and he was really good. I thought he'd be a lot better. So luckily, doesn't break the bank. He wasn't that expensive, but yeah, this wasn't a needed deal. He's actually a bit rubbish. But Moukoko, so happy with that. McAtee, obviously, as well. I think, all in all, we're ready to go for the rest of this season. And unfortunately, Catrone is the one who's going to come out, because how can I drop Pardo? No, it has to be these 2 up front. And I'm sorry, Catrone, but maybe we play him as a cam. No, I'm sorry, Catrone, and I'm sorry for anyone out there who loves the guy, because Moukoko, look at him, ridiculously good player. Moving on into the last game of this episode, we're up against Cremonese again. It wasn't that long ago we played the home leg of this game, and I want 3 points today, especially with the players that we've got on the pitch, including Moukoko. Look at that, he's already in. He's offside, though. How close was that? That would have been the quickest debut goal I've had in a while. He's a chunk offside, but I'm already really excited about those kind of runs he's going to be making. Here is Paz. Into Moukoko. Oh my God, he's so quick. Oh, he is going to be lethal, isn't he? Richardson. Over to Bard. Oh, it's not a great strike. I just thought, instead of that Vezo deal, I should have got a left-footed centre-back, because I'm still using Kempf, and I could probably do with someone better. I still have the budget, so I guess that is someone we could look. Maybe I could include Vezo. Oh, that's such a bad signing. I can't believe I went ahead with that. Good ball. Moukoko. Oh, my God. I haven't scored a header in how long? And then I sign a relatively short striker. He's not the tallest, and he scores a header on his debut. And he could have had 3 goals by now, or 2 goals maybe, but that is ridiculous. I have not been scoring headers. But what a cross from Bard, and I think this could be a combination we'll see a good few times. How is he winning that? That's embarrassing from the defender. No way should Moukoko be getting that. And you know what? Como have made quite a few German signings, so it doesn't even feel that kind of outlandish to have him. You know, you think we got Podolski as well, but obviously at the club already. Kempf, Braunerde, was Engelhardt German? I can't quite remember, but they seemingly quite like to sign German players, so I don't think it's even that crazy. Now, can we get one last chance before the break? Go on, send it. Can you get that? Not this time, but that is half-time, 1-0 up. Okay. Okay. Who is that? Just made Kivior look like Mertesacker. Yeah, you can't tackle Moukoko. Look at him. Square it. Yeah, I think Moukoko is going to be quite good, guys. Just quick feet, rapid. We can already see he scores headers. He's going to have a great left foot. And he's provided an assist as well. It has been the perfect debut for him so far. And Pardo's never going to get an easier goal. Well, there we go. 3-0. Tried to pass it. In the end, it's bounced back. I've just ran through and made it 3. Easy. And just like that, guys, it is going to be 3 goals and hopefully 3 points. Maybe we can get 4 goals. It's a tidy finish, this, though, into the roof of the net. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, they've pulled one back. Okay, and it's the striker that surprised me with his pace, and now he surprised me with a wicked finish. No clean sheet. Who is Okereke? Damn. Very decent. Over the top for Moukoko here. Oh, my God. Outrageous control. Into Pardo. Oh. And that was the hat-trick right there. Nice. Beautiful. Let's test his finesse shots. Woo! He got some whip on that. And now, corner coming in. Teze is the target. Teze's there, but doesn't actually jump very well. Pardo to get it back in the box. Moukoko's there. He also can't win it. Adama Traore. Blocked, of course. Kivior back into McAtee. Oh, twinkle toes. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Paz is dropped. McAtee at cam. Outrageous player. Let's have a look at the replay of this. He just feels amazing. I can't describe it. He just feels really good in the game. And it's the last kick as well. Brilliant. That is going to be it for this episode, guys. We're just going to finish off here by doing the press conference at the end of the game. Just going to celebrate all of these players' performances. I was hoping I'd get a message about Moukoko so I can boost his morale, but it's not needed. We're in a really good spot right now. I feel like I've done really well in this window, if you ignore the Vezo deal. I could genuinely just release him, but obviously I'm not going to do that. I am going to look for another left centre-back, see if there's any potential there. I've received an offer for Traore as well. It's a swap deal with a left winger, 29 years old, Matthias Pereira Large? I don't know. That is obviously going to be a block because Traore is too much fun. But thank you for watching, guys. We'll finish off the window tomorrow, and I will see you then.